Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Artichoke Music. Wow. It's been since February 11th. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to Artichoke. This is really the first live audience that we've had in over a year and a half. How many of you that are here tonight is the first time you're at Artichoke Music? Thank you all. Let's give everybody a big hand. How many are here that this is the first time you're at this location of Artichoke Music? Let's give. Well, we've been here for just over 4 years, and 2 of those years we've been closed. And a good part of the 6 months we've been in construction. So, all right. I'm so happy to have a show tonight. Thank you all for buying tickets. Thank you all for your support of Artichoke throughout this pandemic. We could not have done it without you. I am Bob Howard. I'm the executive director of Artichoke Music. I've been that for about 5 years. I started in August of 2016 and am responsible for what we have here. So I am thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled we made it this far, and I'm thrilled that you all are here. I'd like to welcome our first artist of our new incarnation after pandemic. It is Shanna, like banana, in a dress that is joining us tonight. Her work is in support. This whole bicycle trip that she is on is in support of the Pangea World Foundation. It is an organization in Boulder, Colorado that is dedicated towards creating harmony and reestablishing harmony among us like we need it a lot now. And that's where she's dedicating her efforts to raising money during this trip. I want to thank Shanna for being here. She is a singer-songwriter. I first met her thanks to Stan Davis, who is in the audience, who told me to watch Music That Your Mother Would Not Like, which has been a live stream show that has been going on with lots of great artists. And the one that I attended happened to have Shanna. I became a fan of hers. I am one of her Patreon fans and supporters. And I am thrilled to be able to welcome Shanna in a dress to Artichoke Music tonight. Welcome, Shanna.
Oh, I'm on no volume. How's this? First date, oh, you have a nice face. It's small talk over coffee, we go over the basics. A bunch of little facts that really don't matter. I'll start with my family, end with the data. I have 2 older brothers, one's in tech, one's a chiropractor. My family's from Buffalo, but that's not where I grew up. Went to school at UVA, wahoo-wah, got my BA. That was an expensive way to make good friends. I'm a 7 on the Enneagram. I have a 67.5-inch wingspan. My birthday is 2/19. I'm on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces, but neither match much. Played 5 instruments, but only one of them well. I'm a size 10 shoe, and I never tell my middle name. I have 2 eyes and 1 persistent cough, and 10 toes only 'cause they cut the 11th one off. Do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna go out with me? I play a mean horse horse on the basketball court, but walking with a dog is my favorite sport. I do cat and cow and yoga if it makes me sweat, and I go down rabbit holes on the internet. By now you know what I look like when I'm not dressed fancy, that I don't like to drink unless it tastes like candy, and I could be a vegetarian if it weren't for chicken wings. I put Frank's Red Hot on everything. Get freaked out by people touching their eyes. I'm a realistic romantic who loves surprises. I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift. Someday we'll co-write a song. She doesn't know I exist. Maybe pass this one along. Do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna go out with me? We've been hanging a few months. Maybe we'll make it. Things I should have said up front, but I guess I waited. I didn't date till really late in life. I think marriage is a sham, but I still want to be a wife. I think I want kids because I like them a lot, but I'm afraid I can't afford them unless my career takes off. But if it does, maybe it's okay if I don't have them. I'm afraid of childbirth and leaking outside the bathroom. It'd be a bonus if you could balance out my stingy boss, which is this guitar. I'll only marry for love, I'm not shallow, but I can't deny that my pockets are. Do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna go out with me? Let's set it straight, it's like the 28th date. By now you know my clock runs 10 minutes late, and I burn what I cook, and I never make the bed. But if you're still listening, maybe I haven't scared you yet. I twist and break my hair, it drives people crazy. I'm messy, and I'm the best at procrastinating. Do my half of the chores less than a quarter of the time, but I'll forgive your weaknesses if you overlook mine. I can be immature, but it's not always bad. I'll get you to laugh and flash you when you're sad. Got a good brain on my shoulders, a good heart in my chest. If you can stimulate those, I'll let you stimulate the rest. Do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna go out with me? What if this song was like COVID-19 and it spread across the nations and they'd all know me? And when they lifted the quarantine, I'd be overwhelmed with applications, need a committee to screen. So don't apply if you love 45, and if you're not into my music, this is never gonna jibe. I think this could be a good way to save some time. If you like wacky songwriters, I could be your bride. Do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna go out with me? I want to go out with all of you guys. Yay, thanks. I put that song in my Tinder profile. It has not been effective yet. But I did have someone comment on the YouTube video saying, found you on Tinder. And then this other dude comments on it saying, me too, too much energy for me, bruh. I loved the comment. I just hearted it. I was like, nice. I am so pumped to be here. This is my first, this might be a lie, but if it is, I'm lying. I think it's my first venue show of the cross-country bicycle tour. So it feels really nice to not carry in all my gear and be using yours and have your setup. It's so nice. I've been doing a lot of backyard shows and things like that so far. And this is also my first day inducting this guitar into the tour. So can we give it an ooh ah? Look at that, it's like a prism. This was made by Rain Song Guitars in Woodinville, Washington, and I just picked it up yesterday, and this is the first show I'm playing on it, and usually I don't have nice things, so this is pretty exciting for me to have nice things. I didn't have this next song originally on my set list, but I saw my friend Allison was in the audience, and I met her at an earlier show on this tour, and she liked this song, so I'm going to play it. The story is just that this musician friend of mine invited me to hang out and song swap, and he was kind of a new friend, and I was like, all right, let's do this, and I thought it would be really fun. You invited me over in the middle of October to your private little mountain house. I didn't really want to go, but it had been a while and I needed to get out. Then you sang your songs too loud, eyes closed for 2 hours straight, while I picked at my fingernails, then told you you were great. Oh, I don't think you cared who I was at all, but I held a kind mirror and you liked what you saw. You don't care how I feel, but you're not a big deal. And I'm wasting my time. You think I bow to your kind, but your head's way bigger than your heart, you hypocrite. So get over it. Then I gave you a foot rub, it was a good one, just because I'm nice. Thinking you'd say thank you, that felt so good, you really made my night. But before I could leave, you said stay put, you still gotta rub my other foot. You actually said that. You don't care how I feel, but you're not a big deal. And I'm wasting my time. You think I bow to your kind, but your head's way bigger than your heart, you hypocrite. So get over it. I lived in fear that this guy would hear this song, but no worries, he never came to a show. Oh, I'm so unattracted to your ego, so why don't we go outside? I'll kiss you goodbye, the metaphorical kind. I bow to your kind, but your head's way bigger than your heart, you hypocrite. I said your head's way bigger than your heart, which is bigger than your... So get over it, 'cause I'm over it. Thank you. So for those of you who I haven't met yet, which is a fair number of you, I I'm Shanna in a dress. This is my dress today. And that is my stage name. It's not my real name. I used to perform as Shanna Whore. Yeah, weird, right? Really weird choice, but half of you know already. It's just because I am a whore. I come from a long line of them. The whore family birthed me, and yeah, I tried performing as Shanna Whore for a while, but I'm going to blame the lack of people at my shows on that name. And it was really bad for search engine optimization. And it's a great name, don't get me wrong, but it's a hard name to live up to on stage. So, Shanna in a dress it is. I like dresses, that's it. It's very simple. Because I get a lot of people that ask, like, so do you not normally wear a dress? And I'm like, no, I do. It's a very on-the-nose stage name. Like, it's not ironic or anything. Let's see, have been living in Boulder, Colorado for the last 8-ish years. And yeah, woo, Boulder. And I have been supporting my musical dreams with various side jobs. And one that was really impactful that turned into this song that I'm going to share with you was that I started caregiving for a paralyzed woman named Shelly. And like, it was an overnight thing, and I did her makeup every morning, and it like profoundly impacted how I am in the world as a result of working with her. So this is the song I wrote for Shelly. Mascara, lashes, get every last bit out of the tube. Blow her hair dry, it's so thick it takes forever to do. Fasten her wrist braces, medications on her tongue. Living in a chair makes morning care extra long. And I'd ask her, are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready, Shelly? Are you ready to go? And she says, look down at your fingers. There's something I want you to remember. You got one to catch a ride to San Francisco, one to point when you're dancing the disco, one to lift when you get cut off, and one reserved for the one you love, and one to reach the tiniest notes on guitar. She said, I can't use my fingers anymore, but thank you for lending me yours. I arrive and Shelly has a cold. I push her stomach down to help her cough. In the middle of the night when she gets warm, I tiptoe into her room, pull her blanket off. She'd say, an unscratched itch is worse than pain. Try it yourself, see what you think. dance in the disco, one to lift when I get cut off, and one reserved for the one I love, and one to reach the tiniest notes on guitar. She'd say I can't use my fingers anymore, but thank you for lending me yours. Last night I got a call, 12 a.m. I learned that Shelley's on the other side, dancing and running her fingers through the sand. Oh, I've had a lot of jobs, but the one that changed me most was being Shelley's hands. She was ready to go. She was ready to go. I am obsessed with feedback. I write so many songs that it's hard to pick a set list. So I would love for you to take mental note of your favorite songs that you hear tonight and tell me which ones were your faves so that I can repeat them. It has made me cry many times also, so I understand. I had a request. It was, I think, from Bob's friend. Who? Yes. So Jim Carroll wants me to play the Boulder song, and I think Boulder and Portland have a lot of similarities. So maybe you'll be able to relate. These are my people. I'm a Boulderite, I live the Boulder life. I'm friendly as can be. Who wouldn't want to be friends with me? Oh, I'm a Boulderite, I live the Boulder life. The first question I ask anyone is, do you climb? Oh, you top rope. I trad lead. Have you seen that guy climb? He can't do more than a 5'3". I'm a Boulderite, I live the Boulder life. And you can bet your booty I'm a trophy wife. Yeah, I don't spank my kids. They need to play and be free. I pack their organic lunches full of chia seeds. I'm meat-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free. I'm grain-free and I'm a freak, and man, my diet's satisfying. I rock the flannel. I'm really proud of my beard. Just got a Patagonia hat. You wanna go get a beer? I've got an Epic Pass. I work for a startup company. I say I came here for the mountains. I'm really here for the weed. carbon footprints so small I read by candlelight. I pedal my fixie, donate to Greenpeace, found a way to power my home with my own feces. I drink kombucha, what? And I can beat ya, ooh, 'cause I'm that 90-year-old running up Sanitas. It's cold out there, but I ain't scared. Oh, I'm an REI member, so I come prepared. Oh, black tea, some meditation is my morning ritual. But I'm not religious, I'm more spiritual. What's that, you say? Your boss is a jerk? Well, I can cure anything with my energy work. Boulder, boulder, we never give the cold shoulder, but we're better than you. Oh, I'm a boho chick. The guys strike up a talk. Yeah, my favorite position is downward dog. My free people top shows off my lotus tattoo. My boyfriend and I go hiking in our 5-finger shoes. That's right, I'm cooler than you, good with a hula hoop. Let's everybody pack into my Subaru. I'm a boulderite, I'm way better than you. I actually know where to throw my trash in the bins at Whole Foods. Oh, I'm gluten-free, I'm just here for the weed. I'm a triathlete, I meditate and drink tea. I live the boulder life. Who wouldn't want to be friends with me? What do you think? How much crossover with Portland? All I need to do is, oh yeah, you guys are called Portlanders? So, running. Swap that out with climbing. All right, all I needed to do was meet with a local. I could have swapped out some choice nouns, and I guess that's a verb, you know. You guys can help me write the Portland song for next time, is all I'm saying. We only have to make a few tweaks. So this whole cross-country bicycle tour started as a way to spread and promote my debut album. After 12 years of performing and writing songs, I have a debut. And it is, the title track is named after this song, which was inspired by, and I do recognize the irony of saying this like 2 songs after I just sang a really, really emotional song, but my inability to feel emotions. But really, it was about that feeling of going through the motions and like maybe I lack the emotional depth that I see other people experience, and like yearning to be a part of that, especially as an artist where like your art revolves around your emotions. So I wrote this song. Uh-oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I blink, but I don't even think no more. On autopilot, my body walks around the world so mechanically. He died, she's born, he's married, I'm bored, and I don't even shed a tear. I've become vacant and numb, programmed to what they all want to hear. What I would give to feel like you. What I would give to feel human. But I'm a robot waiting somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. Somebody think I'm a robot. Uh-oh, cut me open. I'm fairly certain all you'll see is nuts and bolts and faulty wiring, emptiness crashing together in a hollow chest. Oh, I remember hearing once indifference is the opposite of love, and I remember feeling once, but the dream gets hazy as the days go on. What I would give to feel like you, what I would give to feel human, but I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. Somebody think I'm a robot. Oh, what I would give to feel like you. What I would give to feel human. But I'm a robot waiting for somebody to move me. Somebody. I'm a robot. Okay, you guys can actually hear me just fine, probably. Anyway, then I started writing really emotional songs. And this is one of them. It's another song off of the record, and I wrote this one for Mr. Whore. That's what my friends had to call my dad. They loved it. It was all good. Oh, isn't there someone in the audience who lives in Lake Chapala? Nope. Did I make that up?
Oh, it's our host.
Oh, our host. Yeah, my host didn't come to the show. Embarrassing. Because they're probably watching this live stream like, oh, shameful. But, what? Aihihi. Yeah, have you heard of that one? I can't say it quite yet. There's too many silent J's.
Mexico.
Yeah, my dad retired and moved to Mexico. And I was reflecting on our relationship, and I wrote this song. I remember staring at that picture on the wall. Daddy had a mustache, Mom had a long sleeve wedding gown. Don't think I did On Easter Day we moved him out. I locked myself inside his new bathroom and let it out. A violent, silent cry. No one even knew that it hurt. It was a 25-minute drive to see the guy who raised me. He said, "Don't be a stranger, my baby girl." I was my daddy's little girl, and I was his whole world, and he gave me everything I have. He gave me everything. College dorm and new roommates. On holidays I'd drive back home, set an extra plate for Dad. He'd leave before breaking the wishbone. He could not handle being in the house he built. It was a 2.5-hour drive to see the guy who raised me. And I don't even call him 'cause we fight. I was my daddy's little girl, and I was his whole world, and he gave me everything I have, and I gave nothing back. Now it's a 2.5-hour flight to see the guy who raised me. And we run out of things to say, just small talk and watch TV. And he says, "I don't even know you anymore." I was my daddy's little girl, and I was his whole world, and he gave me everything I have, and I give nothing back. I was my daddy's little girl, and I was his whole world, and time has taken what we had, but I still love my dad. I feel like I go into a trance for songs like that. And then right at the end, I'm like, and I'm here with you all. I've never had to play that in front of him. Whew. Can you imagine? But I did put it on YouTube and then just like wait anxiously for months until he noticed. And it was honestly like 7 months later, I was like, man, he doesn't keep up with my YouTube channel. And he texted me and said he saw it. And, you know, I'm going to lighten the mood. Here's his, yeah, I know. It's only going down. Like, oh. Here's a little song I wrote that needs your help. So it's a double clap, but not the third time. And I'm getting better at cueing this. So here's what's going to happen. As the part approaches, I'm going to do these crazy eyes like this. But then the third time, I will frown. That's how you know. Don't clap now. Do clap soon. Don't clap now. It's like easy to decipher, but here's the code anyway. So we're going to do a practice round. It goes like this. But let's not forget there are times when it's great. Clap, clap. Let's not forget there are times when it's great. Clap, clap. Let's not forget you are not gonna clap. Oh. It's okay. It's just a practice round. It's not the real thing with the high stakes. But just know that that's going to come, and it usually sneaks up on people the first time. So really look for the crazy eyes. For all of my Steve Poltz fans in the audience, you'll see my Poltz eyes come out. Okay? So there's many people who are not, who are transitioning into the gender that they weren't born as. And as this conversation comes to the forefront of society, I didn't even know to be grateful that I feel my gender. And I a few years ago felt like there was this common conversation around like women and feminism and sexism that like it would be so much better to be a dude. And I was like, yeah, sometimes, but you're forgetting some things. So I wrote this song to cheer the ladies up. This is called The Female Advantage. My kind were always the good kids in school. We matured early and followed the rules. We got better grades and had better handwriting. We didn't solve our problems by punching and fighting. We get to live longer, we may not be stronger, but sometimes that detail really works out. I'm not disapproving when people are moving, that they don't call me to help carry their couch. People pay for my drinks, people give up their seat. I can talk to your kid without being a creep. There's times when being a woman ain't easy, believe me, but let's not forget there are times when it's great. Let's not forget there are times when it's great. Let's not forget there are times when it's great. It's like a happy line, but I have to say it while frowning, which is weird. Oh, men try to find the perfect line. What should I say so she'll think I'm a catch? My profile says hi, my personality's fine, but if I swipe right, I'll probably get a match. When a zit's on our face, we can cover it up. When our tits in your face, we can butter you up. When shit hits the fan, we can blame the man. When our ship hits the berg, we get the lifeboat first. My feelings are something that I can express. I get way more choices with how I can dress. I hate earning less money, but if my marriage splits, I'll probably walk away with lots of his. People pay for my drinks, car insurance is cheaper. I can look at your kid without being a creeper. There's times when being a woman ain't easy, believe me, but let's not forget there are times when it's great. Let's not forget there are times when it's great. Let's not forget there are times when it's great. That was just a expectant look of like, oh, you did it without me cueing. But then I forgot to frown, sorry. Oh, I can get away with so many things if I just smile and show 'em some sweetness. And I've never had a problem at all choosing with my brain instead of my penis. I can multitask, don't have a hairy ass, and I can cry to get out of a ticket. I get into bars without a covered charge, and when I am bad, the cops don't think I did it. Now this ain't true for me, I say it with sarcasm. In the bedroom we have multiple organizational skills, a nice eye for detail, yeah, houses look better when touched by a female. People pay for my drinks, people give up their seat. I can talk to your kid without being a creep. There's times when being a woman ain't easy, believe me, but let's not forget there are times when it's great. Let's not forget there are times when it's great. Let's not forget there are times when it's great. Oh, what a joy. I know it's confusing at the end. I'm like, don't clap, but actually, you may. All right, I've been doing this whole tour keys list, so I want to take advantage of the piano here, which is so fun. Cheers to all of you. Here is a loving breakup song. I had a very weird breakup from my last relationship, in that we mutually decided on our breakup date in advance. And so I know we're weird. And then we had the whole week, or I had the whole week to kind of let my feelings settle, and this is the best way I know how to do that. And I wrote this song as a parting gift to my boyfriend of the time, and I remember I was like, I can't look at him, I'll cry. I can't look at him, I'll cry. And when I looked up at him at the end, he was crying and smiling. And it was like, that's exactly the appropriate reaction to this. Sipping bittersweet chocolate in the afternoon. Don't have to be a history buff to admire the ruins. But the timing was right to say goodbye to the sweetest bite in that piece of the pie. It's the end of an era, the beginning of a new one. I bent Cupid's arrow, I hope you find a good one. The orange of a sunset on the horizon. I hope you laugh anytime you're reminded of me. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye, goodbye to a good thing. Out of 52 cards in the playing deck, I think there's 26 of them that were stacked against us. Oh, take it or leave it, think I'd do it again. Auf Wiedersehen to a lover, but hello to a friend. It's the end of an era, the beginning of a new one. I bent Cupid's arrow, I hope you find a image of a sunset on the horizon. I hope you laugh anytime you're reminded of me. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye. Goodbye to a good thing. And self-preservation keeps me from crying. My reputation falters when I'm writing about how I'm leaving behind purple sparkles and shining. Handshake agreement, there'd be a finish line. We hold them on the podium while accepting the prize. Goodbye, goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye, goodbye to a good thing. But one thing I need, take it off of my chest. Words aren't your love language, but they're what I do best. If ever you look back on this as a question, don't you dare downplay our connection. Goodbye to a good thing. Goodbye, goodbye to a good thing. Oh, honey, it hurts, and I knew that it would sting. Guess it could be worse than goodbye to a good thing. Honey, it hurts, and I knew that it would sting. But what's really worse than goodbye to a good thing? Time because I was just lost in the music, so I'm just gonna speed into this one. Just know that I have refrigerator magnets in the back that have the catchphrase from this song on them, so you'll probably want one. And I have t-shirts. I have a free live album if you sign up on the email list, and I have a studio album that you have to pay for. Oh, and if you don't like CDs or t-shirts or refrigerator magnets, but you really like salad, I have one last. Shanna in a dressing. It's my last one, so $100 or highest bidder. When I was just a little girl, my mama, she told me, someday you'll find yourself a husband, a family. I thought when I was wiser, maybe when I was older, I'd find someone to love me, maybe someone in Portland. So I bought myself a library of self-help books, practiced in the mirror all my sexy looks, sent thoughts to the universe that I'm supposed to send. But the ones who walked into my life just wanted to be friends. And I asked my mama, what's my problem? She said, you're going about it all wrong. She said, if all you want is love, you better give it away. It will come back to you like a boomerang, like a karma chameleon refrain. Like the track circle back below the train, it will come back, it will come back. If you give it away. I should have tuned this before I started. So I came across a genie in a bottle and when he told me you don't need the body of a model. No, you only need to not treat your heart like a book of checks, as though the less you use it, the more rich you'll get. And I asked myself, what's my problem? Maybe I'm going about it all wrong, 'cause if all you want is love, you better give it away. It will come back to you like a boomerang, like a karma chameleon refrain. Like the track circle back below the train, it will come back, it will come back. If you give it away. Like, I think a lot of love will come back to you, Bob, if you want to give away this ukulele to me. See how it has the sales tag still hanging from it? I grabbed it from the music store next over. It's so pretty. It's really good when it's in tune, too. 'Cause love ain't money, no, it won't run out. It'll come back to you if you give it out. Love ain't money, no, it won't run out. It'll come back to you if you give it out. Love ain't money, no, it won't run out. It'll come back to you if you give it out. Oh, if all you want is love, you better give it away. It will come back to you like a boomerang, like a karma chameleon refrain. Like the track circle back below the train, it will come back, it will come back. If you give it away. Thank you, thank you. Come hang out with me by the email list and go pee and do whatever you need to do, and I'll be back for a second set soon.
Great. Welcome. Sean, I want you to know that people from all over the United States are watching you. There we've got Ken Argrello in Cape Cod.
That's Kenny. What up, Kenny?
Right, that's Kenny. That's Kenny. Thank you so much. And there's a Dave Inge. That's where I got that. Anyway, they're all wanting a song of yours that is another request. I don't know how to do this. A Face Like Yours.
You got it. Second set.
There we go. Anyway, let's give her a big hand. We're so glad she's here. Thank you, Shanna. Wow. Anybody buy the bottle of the Shanna dressing?
No, but I forgot to advertise it.
You what?
I forgot to bring it over to the merch table. I just needed this to make you all salivate.
Yeah. Put it in a place where people can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Bob, when do you need me to stop by?
It's around 10, whatever you feel comfortable. Yeah. Good. You're on the roll.
I am having fun.
Are you having fun?
I'm having so much fun.
I'm so glad. This is
Are you having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay.
All right. It was Ken and but okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shanna and Address at Artichoke Music. I want to thank a few people that are here working with me tonight. First of all, Allison Ross is working behind the bar. She's one of our newest employees. Back on the soundboard, I've got Gary Furlow. He is our director, a wonderful producer. Let's give Gary a big hand for all we've done together throughout this pandemic. Also with him as our production manager is Sarah Wolf. She is an artist. She is with the band, the duo Pretty Gritty in town, and is working here with us at Artichoke and is a full-time employee at Artichoke. I also have two interns in the room that I'd like to introduce to you. There's Mari Kaufman. She's a student at the Mount Scott Learning Center. So we do like to have interns around from the local high schools, and thank you, Mari, for being a part of our team. I've also got Beckett Martin, who's a student at Cornish and in the arts program there, and he's been with us this summer. Thank you. Artichoke Community Music is a nonprofit community service corporation. You can find the opportunity to give us donations when you feel like it on our webpage. There are many options for you. One of our options is we also have, to support our production capacity and everything we do here, we have a Patreon account. That's a way you can support us every week, and maybe you can get a few sneak peeks at some of the productions. Going forward, every show that we do at Artichoke will be live streamed, and I will tell you, there are people from across the country that are on the YouTube stream tonight and on our Facebook stream. So that's something that we feel that we learned during the pandemic, that we were able to connect with people that we'd never connected with. We offered a class this last year. David attended that class with a fine song smith, you might say, but from Dublin, Ireland, where we offered that class, and he was teaching traditional songs from Ireland, and he did that class twice for us, and we hope to continue to have him back. We've also had a wonderful Paraguayan harpist who was living in New York during the pandemic, but also spends his time in Paraguay. So these are things that we've learned through the pandemic. It's the bright side of what we've all been through by connecting beyond where we normally connect. So I am so happy you all are here, and without further ado, let's bring Shanna back. Thank you.
Really?
Really, from Howard to Howard.
All right, you guys heard. 100's the number to beat.
What is happening here?
Jackie's got pom-poms and big blonde hair. I can send a spiral past a 50-yard fence. Prom king, prom queen, that's what they all see together, 'cause everyone says it just made sense. But in the back of the classroom, black hoodie, thick bangs, nose rings, Sarah's got me hooked in her chains. I got an undercover lover in the the back of the bleachers, 'cause I like the way she back-talked the English teacher. Got a varsity letter over the spot on my chest where her dark soul dug a hole and built a little nest. Oh, she gets me unlike any other, my undercover lover. I was chewing bazooka when she popped my bubble. That girl in the back who loves eyeliner and trouble looked at me once and I was a goner. Left my jacket at school along with my honor. If Jackie knew she'd go public with her trauma, she don't love me half as much as she loves the drama. I got an undercover lover in the back of the bleachers, in a purple mascara and a rock and roll t-shirt. Got a varsity letter over the spot on my chest where her dark soul dug a hole and built a little nest. Oh, she gets me unlike any other, my undercover lover. Party kid, decent grades, MVP, clean shave. You'd never know it from the look on my face that my heart is revving like a Harley engine anytime Sarah walks into the place. I got an undercover lover in the back of the bleachers, 'cause I like the way she back-talked the English teacher. Got a varsity letter over the spot on my chest where her dark soul dug a hole and built a little nest. Oh, she gets me unlike any other, my undercover lover, my undercover lover, my undercover lover. I threw that in so that you knew sometimes I don't write autobiographical songs. And to get you in that high school mood, because I'm gonna sing to you guys about my prom night. Glasses and a ponytail, wore my sense of humor well, band kid. Had a face of zits and a heart that wouldn't quit loving him. And I'd forget my math book and he would bring his by. We'd talk for hours, laughing into the night. Looking up at the sky, peppered with stars, while lying on the hood of my older brother's car. Tear down my cheek, glad he couldn't see the torture of wanting what I knew didn't want me. And I was his accomplice the day he asked her to prom. In English class, he recited the sweetest poem that he'd written for her, and it ended with the ask. I had a bouquet behind my back to hand off when she said yes. Fast forward to makeup counter, spray tan, red satin prom dress, curled hair, necklace, my first set of contacts. Couldn't even get them out of my eyes, but I left the doctor's office with a Cinderella promise that I'd have those lenses out by midnight. had my staircase moment, like in She's All That, and his date's gown made her look really fat. I hope my Romeo would see I'm his Juliet, but it's only in teen movies that it works like that. We had our chance to dance together, and when the music changed from fast to slow, I looked him in the eye and told him telepathically everything I wanted him to know. Makeup counter, spray tan, red satin prom dress, curled hair, necklace, my first set of contacts. Couldn't even get them out of my eyes, but I left the doctor's office with a Cinderella promise that I'd have those lenses out by midnight. So I had to change to glasses for the after party, and I laid down on the carpet so my date could help me. But how the hell do you let somebody else touch your eyes? I tried to do it with myself, but then I'd just recoil and cry, and after 20 minutes, he gave up, and I thought I was a lost cause, and my eyes are all bloodshot. But then, who do you think swooped in? My unrequited Romeo, my Prince Charming. He stuck his thumb right into my eye, got those damn lenses out on his first try. There was no glass slipper, no firework kiss, but if that ain't a sign, then tell me what is. Makeup counter, spray tan, red satin prom dress, curled hair, necklace, damsel in distress. Something funny happened after that moment. He looked at me and I felt chosen. So here's my prom night advice. If you want love, let him put his fingers in your eyes. That's a nice one, right? It's pretty damn true. Bam. Ooh, I'm gonna learn my lesson. Cha-ching. I recently entered the world of Spotify. I have one song on there. So if you listen to music on Spotify, follow me, Shanna in a Dress. And this is the one song I put on there from my new album. All right, there's a nice little audience sing-along in this song. It is a difficult lyric, so I'm going to teach you now. Ooh. Can you remember that? Yeah. O-O-H, 2 O's. Okay. I wrote this song about how I feel like I can think two completely opposite things at the exact same time. Oh, I flip-flop, I'm a teeter-totter while time tick-tocks, pulling me aparter, and it's hard to pick who I want to be when I'm everything and nothing. I'm anything in between, oh. Everyone's better than me. I can't help but compare, and they're all better than me. Everyone's better than me. I think I'm better than everybody. And all I ever think about is myself. I hate how all I think about is myself. Oh, all I ever think about is myself. but when's the last time I took time for myself? Oh, I flip-flop, I'm a teeter-totter while time tick-tocks, pulling me aparter, and it's hard to pick who I wanna be when I'm everything and nothing. I'm anything in between. Oh, and I don't care about money. Everyone else cares about money, but I don't care about money. But I can't do that, and I can't do that, 'cause I need money. Oh, I flip-flop, I'm a teeter-totter while time tick-tocks, pulling me aparter, and it's hard to pick who I wanna be when I'm everything and nothing. I'm anything in between. Oh, I want to change, but maybe not as much as I want to stay the same. But I can't get very far. But I'm so lazy, but I work so hard. Ooh. Sing with me. Harmonize, that would sound good too. Ooh, I'm everything and nothing. Ooh, I'm everything and nothing. Oh, I flip-flop, I'm a teeter-totter while time tick-tocks, pulling me aparter, and it's hard to pick who I wanna be when I'm everything and nothing. I'm anything in between. Oh. I know. It belongs with me. What was I gonna play next? I was like,
You gotta take advantage of that keyboard.
oh,
Acapella?
what flavor is the dressing? Well, Shanna, clearly it's Shanna flavored. But also goddess, which synonym.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, use the piano, you said. I'll use it. I've had my heart protected in a box. Nobody seems to try to find the lock. I've been watching you, and I'm gonna take it out. I know what'll happen. I figured you out. I figured you out. You're gonna break my heart, and I will watch you do it. You're gonna break my heart and put a hole right through it. I know I'm not mistaken. It's not even a question, but will you even take it? That's what I'm asking. Maybe it sounds a bit silly. That's the worst pain a person can go through. But if I feel the pain, I had something to lose. And I know I've got nothing to prove. No, nothing, oh, nothing, oh, nothing to prove. You're gonna break my heart, and I will watch you do it. You're gonna break my heart and put a hole right through it. I know I'm not mistaken, it's not even a question, but will you even take it? That's what I'm asking. One step forward, 4 steps back. You can't lose something you never had. For you I'd do what I'd never advise. Call me a martyr, I'll sacrifice. And I'm gonna hope with my hand on my chest. I'll open it up if you'll give me a chance. Oh, give me, oh, give me, oh, give me a chance. Even though you're gonna break my heart, I know what I am risking. You're gonna break my heart. I don't care if they can't fix it. Here's a song about my funeral. I want it to be a big Shanna roast. And I put all my other wishes in this song. Roast me at my funeral. Make sure there's good food. Drink wine with my family and play a round of taboo. Wear bright pink and costumes. Swap stories with my friends. Do a few rounds of boggle and be glad I'm not there to win. Let the speakers play my high school band concert CD collection. Shut up for my French horn solos. Pretend to be impressed by them. Roast me at my funeral. French horn? Anyone? Or you just like the instrument? That's the French hornist call. We just sing that melody and we know, yes. Give my heart to a sick athlete who didn't know theirs was defected. Give my lungs to a smoking grandma whose grandson wants more years of presents. Yeah, roast me at my funeral. Whoever gets the most hoots and hollers wins the amount left in my bank account, which is maybe $200. Share it with whoever gets stuck being the one to clean my room. Hide all the porn. I'm just kidding. Who has porn hard copy anymore? Roast me at my funeral. Tell my lover if I have one that I cheated a ton. Won't be true, but it'll help him to not feel guilty. Moving on. To my children, if I am so blessed, though you probably weren't planned, I had no clue what I was doing, but I'll still protect you if I can. Tell my family I'm sorry. I gave you all that grief. Took me some time, but now I realize you were the perfect family for me. And to you who's out there listening, you made a difference for me. Whether friends since the first grade, or you're smiling at me now from your seat. But please play all my music, 'cause I'm a narcissist. You might forget me, but remember my hooks, and that's the best compliment. Yeah, roast me at my funeral. We all know that I was unusual. So don't hold back, I'll look down and laugh. Or maybe I'll look up and laugh. Just please roast me at my funeral. Ah, my dying wish. Let's hope I don't need it on my very dangerous bicycle tour. Hey, so speaking of the bike tour, I want to tell you a little bit about what Pangea World Foundation is up to and why I decided to partner with them on this journey. They're an international NGO, and they are doing projects like involving everything that, as Bob said earlier, like unites the world, like brings us together for good. And from things like ending sex trafficking to getting the exploitation out of our food supply chain. So generally, I don't know about you guys, when I go to the grocery store, I have no idea the journey that the food has taken in order to get into my hands. And a lot of times that journey has involved a lot of bad things, and we're funding a lot of bad people. And I'm convinced in the good of people that if we knew better, we would do better. So they're doing this really strict standardization process where foods will either get a no harm certified label or not. So we can go to the grocery store and buy the things that are no harm certified. And it's a really genius way of getting to the root of a problem rather than treating the symptoms. And we can be funding the processes and companies that are doing the right thing. So I have been collecting donations for them and have flyers about their project on the merch table in the back. So I hope you'll grab one on your way out. And now I am ready to play the song that was requested by the internet folk. Have you guys heard of Kerrville New Folk? Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, folk society people. This song, along with the Daddy's Little Girl one that I played earlier, were my submission that ultimately got named a winner last year. So thanks. So Yeah, it's, yeah. I'm really well spoken. I remember being sick, just a little kid, a thermometer in my mouth. You said you'd better stay home, so I did. And we watched Wizard of Oz. You told me stories because you said when the going gets tough, the best medicine is pure love. The last decade, we've been losing you. Doctors told me there's nothing I could do. I know it's just some changes in your brain, but I wonder, are you in there somewhere? I keep thinking one of these days you're gonna wake up and laugh, throw back your head and say, how weird was that? Are you in there somewhere? 'Cause I keep saying to myself, you're still somewhere in that shell, you're just stuck inside, don't know how to tell me. I remember the day you didn't remember my name. I'd try to touch you and you'd move away. I'd fight back the tears and the urge to curse and think, what am I doing here with some woman with a face like yours? These years of losing you, oh, there's nothing I could do. I could read to you, I could read to some woman with a face like yours. Are you in there somewhere? I keep thinking one of these days you're gonna wake up and laugh, throw back your head and say, how weird was that? And we'll go on from this painful reverie. I don't have to be the sole keeper of our memories. We take a deep breath and go outdoors. I tell you about that woman with a face like yours. They say the last thing to go is your brain forgets how to swallow, and my aunt put a dollop of pudding on your tongue. Hours later, it was still there, and I knew you were done. And the machine played that steady tone, and I felt relieved, and I felt alone. But what did I even lose? Was it my mom or some woman still wearing her shoes? Are you out there somewhere? Are your legs finally running free of that wheelchair? Are you climbing up our old wooden stairs? Are you watching? Are you hearing this song? Are you still that woman? Or the best medicine is pure love, and I gave it my all. So did you, of course, even as that woman with a face like yours. Oh man. I guess I have to stop playing soon. I just looked at my watch. I could stay here forever. That's a song? You're right. Yay! By the way, I'm on a hunt everywhere I go for the best salad and the best sweets. So if you have any Portland recommendations. Oh, and actually, my show tomorrow night got unexpectedly canceled. So if you want to invite over a bunch of friends and have a house concert, I know a girl available. So, I was gonna practice some new songs on you guys, but I got carried away and we don't have time, so I'm just gonna go straight to my last song, which is about how to turn on a woman. Hey, thank you, Artichoke. That's not a phrase I ever thought I would say. Thank you. And to all the support staff and you guys watching at home, hello. And Bob for doing the great announcements. I have had a blast. As I said, I could stay here all day. Also, if you have any friends in Oregon or Utah or Wyoming, I have nowhere to sleep when I bike to those states. That's another call to action. But for now, had a sexy time. Oh, baby. Last night was so good. You were amazing. I can still picture it all right now. The way you brought in the groceries. The way you took out the trash. The way you remembered to feed the cat. Then you unloaded the dishwasher. And when I got home from work, you had dinner on the table. I wanted you for dessert. Oh, I don't need a man with a face like Brad, Zac Efron's hair or Channing Tatum's abs, sporting a Rolex and a Cadillac. I like it if you look like you would be a good dad. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. So hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I like your dad bod. And oh, I can feel it. It's so hard and so smooth. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You finally sanded the table in the living room. Then I got hot and bothered when you answered my text right away. Then I got really tired. And you said those magic words, okay, not today. Oh, I don't need a man with a face like Fred, George Clooney's hair, Channing Tatum dad. Sing it with me. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. So hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I like your dad bod, and I like those descant harmonies, Stan. I like that. I never heard a hot before under that chorus, but I liked it. Wait, best part. And I love how I don't have to babysit you at parties. Because ladies, we all know, that's the worst. They say nice guys finish last, and they're right. You always let me come first. Woo! I don't need a man with a face like bread. I had to sing that in a church during one of these shows. It felt weird. Sporting a Rolex and a Cadillac. I said I like it if you look like you would be a good dad. Everybody, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. So hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I like your dad bod. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm Shanna in a dress. I hope you have a great night.
So Kenny Argrella has another request.
Does
He's-
Kenny rule the show?
Well, you know, I don't know.
Love you.
He's watching all the way from Cape Cod.
Well, what's his request? That will determine whether I play it.
You're all over me. Taylor Swift, your cover.
Oh, it's not memorized.
No. All right.
Covers are hard
well,
to memorize.
I hope I get credit for trying from
You do,
from
you
Kenny.
do.
That's great. Well, let's hear it for Shanna in a dress. My gosh. Thank you so much, Shanna. Shanna, that's so great. We'll figure out a deal on that ukulele. Yeah, we've got. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Well, do we want to hear something else from Shanna? Let's come on, give it up a little bit. Let's go. We gotta talk her into this. It's got. Thank you.
Am I playing Landslide or am I playing a Shanna song?
Shanna song.
You're the only one who wants it.
It's your choice.
I would love if you guys sang along. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the season of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. So take my love and take it down. You climb a mountain and you when I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hill, till the landslide brought me down. Everyone, oh, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yeah, I'm getting older too. Take my love and take it down. $100.
Thank you so much, Shanna. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming tonight. It's a great pleasure to have you here. This on our first night after the pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. You can find coming shows on our website. We've got some very nice. We've got a Friday night coffee house tomorrow night, and please join us also Saturday night for a wonderful CD party of one of our teachers, Renee Berblinger, and his music partner, Olivia Duffy, are releasing their CD on Saturday night. So let's hear it for Shanna. Thank you very much.